back to another Domoswag RotMG video, and today I'm going to be doing a graveyard summary, and I'm going to be talking about all my deaths that have happened, and this is going to be 6/8 and above, only because if I didn't do 6/8 I'd have a lot. Let's just put it like that. So, I already have 173, so yeah, we're going to do the first 73 today, and I guess we'll start with this warrior right here, my very first max character on this account. It died to best because someone had stunned it, and I'm pretty sure what happened was it turned directions and just destroyed me. Move on to this 7/8 warrior. You can probably guess. Orcs Mad God, probably number 2. I don't really have any remembrance of this. This 6/8 wizard was probably one of my favorite wizards. I used it a lot, and I guess it just died to a green potion by I wasn't paying attention and it landed on me, and then boom, I popped. This was my first 8/8. I remember this guy very, very clearly. I was rushing into Orcs' castle because I had gotten there late, so I kind of got dragged on, but I was trying to get to the guards and make it to Orcs, and I ran underneath the brute, and, well, yeah, you can probably guess what happened from there. See, Crystal Prisoner. This was my own stupidity. I'm pretty sure what happened was I was trying to fight a crystal, and I sat on it, not thinking how much damage it was, and it killed me pretty fast, I'm pretty sure. Insect minion on this 6/8 knight. Some nice dives. What pretty much happened was I got armor broken and ran right underneath that thing, and that does a lot of damage, even to a knight, because the defense is gone when you get armor broken and you die really fast. 6/8 to Geb. I remember this pretty clearly. It was one. I was not a tumor, as you could say, and I was trying to do an FFA tomb, and I think I'd already gotten a life, and I was trying to do Geb Rage, and it jumped at me, and yeah, that was the end of that. Now, this wizard right here, I can remember this story so clearly. Someone had wanted to join my guild, I forget what it is, and I was like, okay, well, you should ask our guild leader, and I was typing this out in a Mad Lab, and this rampage cyborg, as they call him, sat on me and exploded halfway through my typing, and I died. Yeah, I was not very happy, and that guy did not end up joining my guild. Next we have this 1/2K warrior, died to Orcs. You're gonna see that a lot, like right here. I die in 8/8 warriors a lot because it's my favorite class, and I go like way too deep. But Orcs is a common death that I probably should learn from, but I haven't. Let's see, 6/8 warrior. 6/8 wizard of Jin. I have no remembering of that. Oh yeah, and this assassin. Okay, this is a funny story. So I've been doing a lot of wine cellars on this guy. I've been pretty good at him, and for some reason I was in a guild that was in like Asia Southeast, because I didn't. Yeah, I'm not from Asia if you can't tell. And what happened was we were fighting Orcs, and these anti-specters, after Orcs died, were still there, I'm pretty sure. And I'd already picked up my loot from Orcs, and because of the lag and just I wasn't paying attention, I died after Orcs was already dead. Orcs won. Yeah, so that was interesting death. Now, this warrior right here, Vessel. I remember this pretty clearly too. I was with 2 of my friends, or 3 of my friends. All 3 of them were knights, and we were fighting Vessel. I was a warrior. They were all 3 knights. And somehow they couldn't keep the chain stun. I was sitting on it. I just popped. Right as the stuns ended, it popped. Now this knight right here, probably one of my favorite characters. It was the peak of when this character died. I was at the peak I'd ever been at. I'd never been better than this. And I died to Septavius, the Ghost God. Yeah, you can probably guess how that happened in the EDL. He was on his second phase, his exploding phase, and I guess I was just too close. I was pretty bummed when that happened. Now this with the quad, this archer, 7/8. This was like my last character after this knight died. I had like 3 characters, just like these 2 had just died. Let's see, the same day, and I had to go off to camp. I was out at camp and I let my best friend's brother get on my account to maybe help me max a little bit because I just died on all my characters and I was like really disappointed. This is my last guy left, and apparently a Norton ad popped up on his screen, and the protection crystals out of Lord of the Lost Lands, I'm pretty sure, and uh, yeah, that didn't make me very happy because that was my first event white, and it was I think it was my only one for a long time. Next we have this necromancer to a jackal. I remember this very clearly. We had just gotten an FA tomb. I'd probably learned how to do it a little bit by then. I'd already had a Pyra, and I'd started to get a lot more if you can look. And what happened was I walked out of the boss room, walked out of the boss room, and in the very first room there was a jackal right behind the door, or right behind where it didn't load because of my angle, and sat on me right as I walked out, and I popped right away. Yeah, that was a bummer. Let's see, Sphinx artifact. Oh yeah, this is back in the days. I'm pretty sure you could still trade UTs, and I bought this plague, and maybe it was like after one of the UT weekends, and I was just messing around with it, and that was a mistake. I don't even know how I died an assassin in a tomb. That's pretty sad. Now, next, this warrior, another warrior I've got little remembrance of. I don't know. Don't even ask me. Next, 6-8 wizard to Geb. Oh, I like that set I had. I think what happened was I think I just ate ate a stack shot. I don't totally remember. It was probably just a quick paralyze wreckage, I guess. I don't know. Gibbs finds his way to kill me quite a few times. Next, my Rezu. Oh, I think I earned this in a sign bag. It was one of my best whites. To best, I remember exactly how this happened. I think, I don't know if pets were out yet. Yeah, pets were out, I think. And someone had a paralyzed pet. And you know when you have a paralyzed pet, it makes kind of things unpredictable, or that's how everyone used to say. And we were doing best, and I was behind him. I was getting damage from behind. He turned around and exploded on me right as he turned around. So I was like right behind him because I was expecting him to keep going forward, turn around, and boom, I was dead. That was a not fun day. This 6-8 archer died the same day as Knight. Don't have much recollection of it or remembrance of it at all, but whatever. Another warrior, you can see those a lot, died the Knight of Orcs. That's in the castle. Probably got oh yeah, I remember that. I went AFK in the very first room and got dragged on. That happens often to me. Well, not often, but it's happened more than once. Let's see. This 6-8 knight died to Geb. I think this is the first time I tried to do Geb Rage on a knight. Now that, I mean, memories, I guess. This wizard, 6-8, Pet of Orcs. That is also in the castle. I probably should not do orcs. I died a lot of times to orcs now I think about it. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. But probably got armor broken again, or maybe just ate too much damage. Anyways, this next warrior, Jackal Assassin. I remember this pretty well. I think I was rushing and I got trapped in a hallway, and me being arrogant as I am, I decided it wasn't worth TPing out or nexusing, and because I mean I don't want to waste a tomb, because me personally, I don't go into tombs unless it's clean on melees, but so this is a clean tomb and I was trying to rush. Didn't work out as well as I thought it was going to, and move on. So this 6-8 Mystic, this was like the first time I'd fame trained. I got this Mystic up with not even max life or mana all the way to 2k. It was on my first 5 stars, I'm pretty sure. I probably had a warrior done and knight done. But yeah, conflict, one of my first event UTs, and I died I don't know how I died to Son of Arcana. I'm pretty sure what happened was I was standing behind a little, like, this was right when the dungeon came out, so it's kind of still iffy. And we'd killed one of the small eggs, and it was wrecking me, and I knew I was low on health, and I just thought I was gonna be safe, and somehow I wasn't. I think he must have like shot right on the edge of a wall and hit me, I guess, because I remember that pretty well, because I was pretty crushed when that guy died. Another warrior to an abyss. I don't know why I had a nylon. That's probably stupid. Orcs the Mad God on a huntress. How do you die to a huntress to orcs? And then an archer to orcs. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I obviously can't tell you how I didn't die. Now, this was my... I bought this Oreo on a... when UTs are tradable. This is probably my favorite pally ever. Definitely, actually, my favorite pally ever. Because what happened was... yeah, just Oreo'd through a whole bunch of stuff in the abyss. I turned around, hit the dead end, and when I hit the dead end, all the stuff that I just Oreo'd through crashed down on me, and before I knew it, I was dead. Like, so if you can imagine, you're running an abyss. I don't know if you guys rush or not, but sometimes you get before I had a paralyzed bet, a lot of stuff would follow me, and Oreo doesn't last long enough, I guess. This to the Eye of the Dragon. This is probably right as the Eye of the Dragon came out for the first time, I think. Actually, I was pretty scrub. I don't remember this guy at all. I really don't. Let's see. Demon of the Abyss on a 6/8 rogue. How do I do that? How do you do that? This is a very interesting time period for me because I don't remember a lot of these things. Whatever. This Ninja Grand Sphinx. I do remember that. I do. This was like the last time I played Ninja before I got 2K on it. I've had my Ninja that I have now for a long time. I just made this guy. He was still pretty fresh. I kind of liked playing on it, and I was kind of going too deep, obviously. And when it shot out that yellow shotgun, I don't know if it has a name, I ran through it, and then I thought I was going to be able to dodge it, so I ran back through it to try to get away from it, and so I ate it twice. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Let's see. This wizard to a brute of abyss. That's why you don't take wizards into abysses, ladies and gentlemen. No. Oh yeah, this trickster, I remember this guy. This trickster, I was trying to be like Hens. I had I had an Emmy, and I was trying to do this epic dungeon, I guess, and it insta-popped me, as you've probably seen before, which is not fun. Let's see. Orcs the Mad God, Rezu. I regret dying with that. I need one of those now. Almost 2K base. Anyways, John Bilgewater the Pirate King to a 7/8 rogue. I really do not have any remember it. Like, I don't remember that at all. Or this Eye of the Dragon. There's just some characters that, see, these guys only had 400 fame, so I don't remember them very much. Ooh, okay. You're probably wondering, how do you die to Lord Ruthven on an 8/8 warrior? Okay, so what happened was, you've probably been in a manor sometimes, and Ruthven doesn't spawn in the center. He spawns, or she, I don't know, off to the side in a different spot than normal, and maybe you just missed damage. So what happened to me, he was just about to die, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember, and he spawned up in the top right corner, and as I noticed he wasn't in the center, so I was moving up to the top corner. I was going pretty fast, and as I went to come and hit him, I ate the entire shotgun as I ran around him. So I imagine if it's shooting like an EP, imagine running through all the bullets as you circle him, and that's how I died. That was pretty shocking. I'm gonna guess that was pretty shocking. 7/8 to a cube overseer. I'm pretty sure what happened was I'm being stupid, decided, oh, there's a cube god, let me try to do it on a wizard, went too deep, didn't nexus, and that's the end of Grover. So, oh, here it is. The first character I lost to a Stone Mage. Ooh, you're gonna see this a lot. Stone Mage. That, especially in the next video, There's a lot. I died a lot of times in Stone Mage. Anyways, this was just the. I don't even know why I didn't even have a foamy. I don't know why I placed that class, but anyways, Stone Mage. Whew. Next, Giant Squid. I'm pretty sure when they came out, what this Giant Squid. I don't totally remember, but I'm pretty sure what happened is they came out with an update, and it was really, 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 really laggy. I can't remember what update it was. Maybe it was like Candyland. I think they might have just. Well, no. No, it wasn't Candyland. That's not what it was. It was after that. All I remember, where is it? Oh yeah, right here. All I remember is it was really laggy, and I took a whole bunch of damage lag. As in, like, I took damage, I didn't notice it on my character because I wasn't paying attention. My health wasn't going down. And then once all of the damage loaded all at once, I mean, I'd taken most of the damage from ponies, but all the damage all at once, and the Giant Squid is what killed me. And yeah, that was a good day. Ice Sphere. I remember this guy, this priest. That's probably like my first broad, my first good priest. That Ice Sphere jumped on me and sat on me and insta killed me, like it probably has done to you guys a few times. Vessel, the mermaid goddess. Okay. What happened was it was it was like a small public back in the days when there were small public ones. I rushed in. I got armor broken, and I sat on it, and it just popped me. I think it shot one of those little kind of looks like a coral gift, except it's an attack, and it shoots out in a whole bunch of other small shots. When you get armor broken, they do a ton of damage, and it killed me. Next was this 8/8 Huntress to Jackal Priest. What happened was no one was rushing, and I was getting stubborn, and I rushed to like 2 Sarks already, and I got trapped in a hallway, and I just did Nexus. I thought, okay, maybe I can make it out of this. I don't want to. I've already rushed to 2 Sarks or 3 Sarks. I don't want to just have this all be a waste and never, like, I'm not getting life out of it or anything. This warrior to Geb. I don't remember this guy. I mean, he is pretty good, obviously. I feel like I should remember him, but I don't. Next is the 6/8 to Son of Arcana. I also don't remember this. Oh, yeah. This next one, I'm not going to lie, guys. This fame is not legit at all. On this day or near this day, they'd come out. Someone had what do you call it? How do I explain it? I don't know. But they could shoot a whole bunch of traps over the Godlands and kill all the gods. And I got a whole bunch of fame in one night on this guy. I got like 1,500 fame, 1,600 fame all in one night from just this dude that would just kill everything in the Godlands, and karma. That's what happened. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, I remember this guy. 8/8 to Warrior of Orcs. What happened was I thought, hey, let's rush the orcs like they did in the videos, like everyone used to do, like what the cool cats did. But this was a time I'm pretty sure that Kabam had stepped into the play, and they had come up with an update that when you got quieted on a rogue, your cloak would disappear, and you'd become invisible again. And that killed me. I teleported over wall, got quieted, and just destroyed. Yeah, not a good day. Crystal Prisoner. Maybe this was the one that I just... Oh yeah, I remember this. This was like near Cyclops God, a Cyclops castle, I guess, and it was like in the water, and so we were all really close to it, and I got confused and went underneath it and died really, really quick. Those things pack a punch, to be honest. Ooh, I remember some of these better and better now. Let's see, I'm almost done with this today's. Anyways, next is a 8/8 Huntress to a Jinn. I'm pretty sure I was trying to rush Godlands, and that was a bad idea because I don't know how I died to a Jinn. It's kind of embarrassing. Actually, it's really embarrassing. Anyways, Enforcer bought 3000. I remember this guy because he had the coolest cat set on. I thought I was so cool for having a set like this. And what happened was I tried to teleport in a Mad Lab, and it didn't work. But then like 2 seconds later, it did work, and it teleported me right on top of an Enforcer Bot 3000, and yeah, killed me pretty quick. I'm pretty sure I just teleported and died, and that was that guy. Next, I had this 8-8 Priest. Oh, I remember this. This is a Eye of the Avatar. This is when those things used to be way buffed. They were way harder, I'm pretty sure, and I just ate. I ate them, and those are the things that circle them, and it just packed a punch and killed me really. And I didn't have my prod on that I probably had. Whatever. Jackal Assassin on a Huntress. Oh yeah. So what happened was I had a friend who was trying to drag on everyone else in the tomb, and I ended up getting the one dragged on. Ugh, bad. That was a bad day. That was a bad day. I didn't play around for a little while after that because I was kind of mad. Next we had this. Oh, this was like the second day that Bella's had come out. This is one of my best nights. I remember this is when Bella's was super laggy, and this red flower was OP as crap. I bet a lot of people died to this actually, not just me. I died on an 8-8 night in the Belladonnas. Yeah, for real. Next we got this 8-8. Okay, right here. Boom. Cut a line, guys. This is the character I died on to get White Star. After I died on this guy, I had gotten White Star. I was trying to farm Abysses because that was the only way to get Fang because Elder Train wasn't my thing, really. I don't know why I was in an Abyss. I really don't know why I was in an Abyss. And I was with my friend, Kobe, and we were just doing the Abyss, and like three brutes came around the corner and killed me, and I was White Star. I didn't really know. I wasn't really happy or sad. You know, I wanted to make a big deal out of getting White Star, but yep, that didn't happen. Anyways, so I got White Star on February 27th. So it's been over a year by quite a bit, a year and a half now. Next, we got 8-8 to Geb. I don't remember this. I probably should because I remember that character died, but I don't remember how I died. Next we have this. Oh, 8-8 to Eye of the Dragon. Oh. If you can't see, in inventory slot 2, I had this thing called a Helm of the Juggernaut on. And when I teleported to the Eye of the Dragon, someone was sitting underneath it, and right as I teleported, I died. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, but I just had no time to react. I could not, and I died with my first jug ever. Oh, and I didn't even have it equipped in. I didn't even make 2k base. It was such a disappointment. But, next we got Knight to Nile Artifact. How did I do that? I think what happened was we were just doing it, and I died to Geb, really, but the Nile Artifact got the last shot. If you can't tell, I've died in a lot of tombs, but I've also done a lot of tombs. Then we got another 8-8 Warrior to Orcs. Dang. Why do I do that dungeon? I don't know why I do that dungeon. Orcs? I'm learning a lot from this, guys. It's really deep. Orcs is a bad place to go on melees all the time. Next we got Nile Artifact. My friend, okay, it wasn't his fault, it was my fault, but I just blamed it on him because I didn't want to accept the death myself. We were circling, and he was dragging the Nile Artifact behind him, and he went back into rotation, and the Nile Artifact pinned me in between Geb and him, and the Nile Artifact just sat on me, and I popped. And it was his fault because I didn't want to take the blame. These next two deaths, both by Stone Mage. Oh. Bad days. Let's see. They died 3 days apart. I mean, this is when the love for Shatters had started to get into me. I love doing Shatters. If any of you guys want to open Shatters for me, I will run them with you. Maybe. And, okay, this next Paladin. This is going to be my first Paladin in a long time to hit 2k base. I'd already started collecting characters at 2k base that I still have today. I still have characters from back then that I still have today. And I was trying to get this Paladin there, and I went out to record a video. I have no idea what it was about, and a Grand Sphinx just blew me up. Like 2 minutes, probably the first thing I teleported to, I died to. No, I do not remember this assassin, sadly. Oh god, this Huntress, 216 fame on an 8A, fresh out of the box. I'd probably gotten it to 200 fame in the Elder Train before, like right after I leveled it up. Probably just got it real quick. I went out, the first thing I did, the very first thing I did, died to a cube guy as I was trying to go deep. Wasted all that and it, ugh. What's this? Oh, a 6, this is my Blue Knight. I remember this guy. I don't really remember how I died. Probably just died to Russian and got armor broken in Orc's Castle. We should add up how many times I died to that stuff. Anyways. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I remember this warrior very, very, very well. Okay, what happened was we were doing a private pirate cave. Epic pirate cave. And I rushed. I got to boss. I waited for all my guildmates to TP, but one person couldn't teleport because they messed their teleport up trying to teleport someone else. And what happened was they teleported me late, so everyone had already else gone in. The people inside had activated the boss, and John Bilgewater had stood on where everyone spawns. So I loaded in and was dead before I even saw the ground, because he was on top of the spot and the spot respawned. The dude that loaded in right after me was blinking right after I loaded in too. But I died like right on the spot, and that's the end of that. That's why you have to have good guild mates. Next was Stone Guardian. What happened was it got paralyzed at the top, and I was just sitting on it and trying to get a death, I guess. And it went into its super high damage phase where it normally goes into the center and does it, and shoots like a half EP. So it was still at the top and just destroyed me. If you want, I think there's still a Tech Mech video about this. If you want to go check that out, rip Domo 2K14. Anyways, what happened was someone, as you can probably guess, stunned the killer pillar, and I was at the top left one, if you're at 0 rotation, and I came down to the bottom right one, and as I was coming down to the bottom right gun and shot the huge stack shotgun, and I just ate. I ate it for breakfast. Next to best, don't remember, no remembrance of that. And finally, last two, this one, I'm pretty sure I was trying to rush an abyss as fast as I could, and yeah, bad day. And finally, for the last video, the last one of today, Blue Bomb, this Necromancer, I pretty sure I was trying to drag, and it chatters, and Necros aren't made to drag, and there's a reason you don't drag on Necros. And yeah, so that's pretty much what just happened. I popped in. Well, that's it. This is the first 73. I know that was a lot, but I died a lot of characters, guys. So if you ever think I'm pro, you might need to think again. I mean, yeah, it's good that I've maxed all the stats, but I've also died on all of them. So, am I good? Am I bad? But thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want me to put the other half or 2 more videos of this, make sure to tell me in the description. In the comments, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.